Welcome back, students, to Affiliate Marketing University, the complete 2020 guide to affiliate marketing. Module 3, How to Choose a Niche. So this is one of the most crucial parts of the course. I recommend that you go through this portion of the course very carefully so you can get your website and brand off on the right track. Firstly, we want to go over this. Don't niche down your store, niche down your content. Many people believe that when choosing a niche for your website, you want to go as specific as possible. They say that you should niche down so that you don't have as much competition. But in my experience, this isn't always true. You want to go specific enough to stand out from the crowd, but broad enough for it to make sense for your company to produce content in a wide range of topics. For example, I would prefer having a cat store instead of a cat bed store. Uber Suggest will help you target niche topics that are Googled often and lack competition for the content you make rather than your website's overall theme. These very specific niche topics are perfect for articles and videos to attract more long-term customers to your page rather than trying to base your whole store around them. You have many more products to sell and topics to write about if you choose to go with a generalized store rather than a niche store. There are only so many cat bed reviews that someone is willing to read, but on a general store, they might find some of your other articles or videos interesting enough to subscribe to your content. Going too specific causes a glass ceiling effect, where at some point you will reach the highest potential audience for your niche and you can't grow any longer. Choosing a broader niche for your store allows you to dip into multiple niches. You should focus on picking specific topics when making blog posts or videos to grab these niche audiences. This allows you to grab customers from niche markets while still staying relevant to your brand's broader niche. You can pick a topic that is a little more popular when choosing to upload content to YouTube, as people normally watch more than one YouTube video. If you can manage to get your video suggested on a larger YouTuber's video, you can gain a lot of attention. 4 steps to select a niche. First, we're going to write down 5 topics you might consider making a website about. Pick a topic that people have a burning desire or problem that they want solved. Try picking a niche that you're familiar with and understand the difficulties and struggles the audience has. After you have made at least 5 topics, we're going to check how the competition is and how many monthly searches it gets. Click the link in the description to use Uber Suggest, a free SEO keyword research tool. If it's a niche worth making your website around, you'll need to find keywords that relate to it and get between 1,000 and 10,000 monthly searches to use in your URL. In the to-do portion of this video, we will show you how to determine which topic is best for you to pick. Then after you pick your topic, we're going to make a list of keyword phrases that you will be able to rank on your website and get good SEO by using Uber Suggest. Competition scouting. Now you have a niche to pick from, and it's time for you to dedicate some time to research. I recommend setting aside at least 8 hours to make a list of your competitors and trends that you're going to see within your niche market. Does it look like a crowded market? Does it look like the content is repetitive? Or does it look like it gets easy views regardless of the content that's posted? These are things you should be taking notes of regarding your competition. You should be asking yourself, what are the affiliate products that they're offering to their customers? What are the problems that this audience seems to have? Are these affiliate products profitable? What are the most common market trends in social media platforms in this niche? Who are 5 top influencers? What are they doing well? And what are the areas they're lacking in? We will leave a link to Neil Patel's website in the description, the same website that uses Uber Suggest, but it'll be a different part of the website that will allow you to scout your competition. You're going to want to replicate whatever they're doing and fill in the gaps of opportunity where they're not doing things right. Even top influencers can improve their community, their products, their website, or their content. Next, we're going over SEO, and this is just a very brief summary of search engine optimization, and we'll be covering it more in depth in later modules. Firstly, you must make sure that the search engine understands what your page is about and that your web page is worth having it rank for on Google. This means you're going to have good content, use keywords effectively, and people are going to have to stay on your content for a while. Your content has to be good so that people actually stay on the page or watch the video all the way through. The longer people stay on your content, the more Google knows your content is worth ranking for, and the more people will come to your page. Daily blogging and high quality content is the main way you're going to rank for on Google. You're going to want to post on a consistent basis, target niche topics, and make sure that people actually want to read or watch your content. Developing these skills of creating high-quality content can be developed either one, through repetition, or two, through reading the book The Go-Giver. This book really shows you how to implement a lot of value. Only about 2% of content gets organic traffic from Google. And this is because, A, they have poor content and people don't want to stay for their content. Two, they have very little content, so they can't rank well on Google because they don't have enough content to have enough keywords for Google to think their site's worth ranking. Third, they haven't tried targeting any keywords. They've just typed random things without considering what keywords might rank well within their niche. And then finally, they might have too many keywords. They might be trying to fill in a keyword with every sentence, and Google will catch on to this and realize that you're just trying to cheat the system and rank without trying to actually put good content out there. So you're going to have good content, use about one keyword every paragraph or so, and make sure your content comes out on We'll be going into the specifics more later in the course. So personal branding. Personal branding is a fantastic way to get a name out there in a positive light and increase the amount of trust your audience has you. Trust is huge when it comes to affiliate marketing. This is very important, as you will find out later on. Your audience must have trust in you before they buy a product or service that you recommend. Affiliate marketing and personal branding go hand in hand a lot of the time. Having any credible face on the brand will make your audience more likely to buy from you. Your brand should be themed around whichever niche market you choose to enter. If you have a good personality, or you know how to act exciting or engaging on camera, this is the perfect opportunity to get some attention online and start making money with that personality of yours. It isn't required to do personal branding, although it is recommended. I understand that a lot of people value privacy on the internet, and I can understand that. But it's going to be a little more difficult to build trust within your audience who doesn't know who the face is that's running the company. If you choose to be branded as just a company without a face, you should make sure that you have a thorough About Us page, which describes your company's vision, goal, any charities that it might donate to, and what it does for its customers. All right, now let's get into the to-do portion where we'll select your niche, show you how to scout your competition, and show you how to make a list of good keywords to use on your website. All right, guys, so here we are on Ubersuggest. If you want to go to Ubersuggest, just click over here. It'll say Ubersuggest and then go to Keyword Ideas. Now, I have 5 different ideas here for the topic of my page, and I already have Googled numerology. So if I look up numerology, I hit search. It's going to come up with a few keywords, show me the monthly search volume of it, how hard it is to rank for, and honestly, numerology would be a very good topic because we're trying to get between 1,000 to 10,000 searches a month, and I would say much closer to 10,000. So honestly, between 3,000 and 10,000, depending on the competition. But for example, numerology calculator, you can make a video or a blog reviewing a numerology calculator or whatever it may be. This would be a great example of something you could rank for fairly easily. 19 out of 100 search competition is a really good score, and you have 3,000 people searching it every month. It would be a really good numerology in names. This is an even lower competition score, and it's getting almost 2,000 searches a month. So again, this would be something that's fairly easy to search for. Now, this would be for the URL, and these keywords in particular would probably be, but like these keywords down here would be better for the content you're making since they are getting around 1,000 searches a month. But all these keywords just get great monthly searches for the amount of competition they have. So that's numerology. Now we'll look at the next one, which would be football. All right, so if we looked at football, we can see here that it is a highly competitive niche where it is getting a ton of views every month, and it also has pretty high competition. So 48, that would be hard to rank for. However, the cost per click for football is fairly low. It's 18 cents per click. So if we wanted to do paid advertising, the CPC right here, this you normally want cost per click underneath $1. So that it has a pretty good cost per click. Football on TV today has a pretty good ranking. 28 is a decent score, especially for a monthly search volume of 74,000 searches a month. And we are going to sign into Google here so I can see some more of these recommendations. All right, so we're back. Now, if you go down a little more in this list, you'll start seeing some more of the niche things that people are searching within football. So here's the thing about big niches like football, dogs, cats, coffee, whatever it may be that is something that's searched a ton, is the sub niches are going to be pretty big as well. So if we go down here, if you look football in Spanish, it gets 8,000 views a month. And if you wanted to rank for football in Spanish, it only has a competition ranking of 16. So you could rank for that fairly easily. Keep going down. Football rules also gets a ton of searches every month. Competition is not that high to rank for it. So here we are for coffee. So if you look at coffee's monthly searches, there's a ton. And the competition for it is pretty huge. So coffee bulletproof, coffee machine, ton of search volume, but you're basically not going to rank for these for a very long time. So if you come down and you start looking at some of these, like coffee place near me, you probably wouldn't want to do that. Comedians in cars getting coffee, $40,000 searches a month and 18 competition. People when they look this up are definitely looking for something specific, so I would probably stay away from that because I think they know what they're looking for when they search that. Cake recipe with coffee, 33,000 searches a month and only 17 competition. You can rank for that very easy. You just make a post on a great cake with coffee recipe, and you could recipes for coffee, cake. You could put both these in there. You see, so a lot of these kind of bigger niches that people say you could never rank for actually turn out to have really good recommendations in their sub niches because the specifics don't get quite as many searches, but because the niche itself it's so big, it's still getting a pretty good amount. Because look at this, 13 competition that you could rank for that so easily. Is coffee good for you? That would be something you could write a lot about in a blog or a video, and it only has a search ranking of 13. So again, you could rank for that very easily. All right, and then let's look at dogs, one of the huge niches that people say you can never rank for, and I'm going to prove that wrong. All right, so here we are in the dog niche. So if you look in the dog niche, it is a very, very competitive niche. 1.2 million searches a month, 66 competition, so that would be very hard to rank for. And then a lot of these DNA tests for dogs DNA testing, watching dogs, smallish dogs. These all get a ton of search volume, but it also has a ton of competition. But still, even in the very highly competitive dog niche, since you get so many searches for just dogs alone, you know the sub niches are going to be huge for it. So dosing Benadryl for dogs, you could write, this is a lot of searches, 40,000 searches every month, and then the competition for it is still very low. So again, you've seen all these different niches that you never would have thought you could rank for, and here you are, you could still rank for it very, very easily. And I just saw one here that was only 12 competition. Can dogs see color? See? Can dogs eat cucumbers? You could do all these specific things for the dog niche. You could have an entire webpage saying, can dogs eat cucumbers? Dogs can't eat grapes. Dogs can't eat this. Dogs can't eat that. Can dogs eat bananas? You see, it has very low search competition, but then the search volume is huge. So for a lot of these bigger niches, you can niche down a really long ways and still hit a huge audience that is searching for content. And then let's say people are searching, can dogs eat cucumbers? A good affiliate for that would be dog treats that have natural vegetables, healthy dog treats, because these are people that are worried about what their dog's eating. They want to make sure their dog's healthy. So you could target them with dog health supplements or whatever. So I think you guys understand this content. Let's get on to competition scouting. All right, so let's say I picked numerology. Let's say I know the most about it, which I don't really, but let's say that's the one I know the most about. That's the one that does seem to have fairly low competition, but still a lot of monthly searches. And then we can look up our competition. So let's say I picked numerology. So what the first thing I would do to scout my competition is look up numerology and then click the first link I see. Numerology, numbers, readings, horoscope, what's the life path here, blah, 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 all this stuff. I don't actually know a lot about numerology, guys, but I know it's a pretty good niche for a lot of people. So after you look up numerology, you're going to want to go to the first website you see, or whatever niche you look up, copy the link, go over to the second link in the description for Neil Patel's website, and then I want you to paste it in here. So here we go, organic keywords. It has almost 135,000 organic keywords. So it has amazing keywords. Organic monthly traffic is almost 3 million a month. The domain score is 70, so its domain isn't even that good. Has a ton of backlinks. So this is a competitor I wouldn't try competing with on the same keywords as him because he's just too large. So now that we've kind of realized that numerology is just too broad of something, we can go over here to, we're going to go over to Uber Suggest, and we're going to look up numerology. Related. All right, so numerology itself, like I said before, pretty hard to rank for. But then if you look up numerology, how to calculate name, we'll look that one up right now. Numerology, how to calculate name. And then the first thing that ranks, one of the first things that ranks for it is this site right here, 7 life path. We'll copy this right here, go over here to Uber Suggest, and then paste this in here to analyze this website for this sub-niche keyword. Now let's see how this website is doing on traffic. So you see its organic keywords are quite a bit less, 11,000. It has a very good domain score. It has okay backlinks. We'll be able to create more backlinks than this with Fiverr. But its organic monthly traffic, 61,000 from Google. That is crazy. Honestly, the keywords that they're ranking for, like numerology chart, like all of these have fairly low competition, and you can rank for it pretty easily. Like compatibility with numerology, it only has a competition ranking of 16. You can rank for this pretty dang easy, and because it's such a popular topic, you could still get a ton of search volume for it. Like compatibility with numerology gets 4,400 searches a month, so you could get a ton of searches with just that keyword alone. So just targeting these different sub-niche keywords is just a great way to get a lot of content. Numerology, what numbers mean? So 2,000 searches a month and only a competition score of 6, like you can easily rank for these specific phrases if you include them in your website. So I think you guys understand how to make a short list of keywords for your website. Essentially what you want to do is you want to go over here, search the keyword for your topic, and then pick one of these that has really low competition but still a high search volume, and then search that online, click on the first link and then check that website. And if that website is doing pretty dang well with that keyword, but it has something bad like not very good domain scores, it doesn't have that many backlinks, they have a great amount of keywords, you can still rank for this pretty dang easily, especially if you go down a little further in this page. WikiHow. Yeah, if WikiHow's ranking for this, you could easily rank because WikiHow is just a broad website that has a ton of content on it for things that it's not even based around numerology. So if broad websites that don't specialize in the topic you're looking up or ranking for it, then you can rank for it pretty dang easily. All right, guys, I think you understand the to-do portion of this. This was a little bit of a longer to-do portion, but it's important that you guys understand how keywords work, how your competition works, and how search volume works, and how to use Neil Patel's tool with Ubersuggest and his competition scouting tool. Again, links to those are in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next module. All right, guys, so review notes. Firstly, make sure you took notes on the basic search engine optimization we showed you in this module. We showed you how to pick a niche, how to brainstorm content for sub-niches and low competition phrases, and then competition scouting. We showed you how to check out your competition through Neil Patel's webpage. And then here is the to-do you just did and what we expect you to get done with this module. We expect you to select your niche, research your competition using Ubersuggest like we showed you, make a list of 10 low competition keywords that get 3,000 plus searches every month. The bigger the niche you have, the more low competition sub-niches that are going to be. And then also take notes on the search and optimization tactics we showed you so that you can implement them into your webpage in the next module. And we will be showing you in the next module how to make your website, how to create your navigation, make it simplistic, effective, and create a great webpage with good SEO. And we'll also be going over how to make your first blog post. So I can't wait to get into that so you can start making money affiliate marketing, quit your 9-to-5 job, pursue your dreams, and actually live the life that you really deserve as long as you take action and start working online every day on a consistent basis. So I'll see you guys in the next module.